Shalom friends, welcome to Parsha Reactions, Pinchas, aka the part of the Torah that's a big mood because it contains the story of the daughters of Zelophehad, a story I will tell you right now. Here's what happened. Vibes are tense among the Israelites for a couple different reasons. Cumulatively, there was that whole betrayal of the 10 spies. And then Korach and his whole anti-Moses rebellion got swallowed by a giant sinkhole for doing an insurrection. Oopsie whoopsies. And then Moses finally lost his shit and took a Louisville slugger to a rock that was just an innocent bystander. And now, well, he can't enter the Holy Land anymore. Again, oopsie whoops. So now we drop in and God is telling Moses how to slice and dice the Holy Land between the various tribes. But the thing about inheritance and tribal affiliation in ancient Judaism was that it goes through the father's line, which is a problem if you don't happen to be a man, which not everybody is. Newsflash. Now we get something in the Torah that's incredibly rare. So rare, you're never going to guess what it is unless somehow you guessed that we're going to get 5 women show up in the text in real time to offer feedback on this misogyny. Did you guess that? You read ahead, didn't you? That's cheating. You know what's even crazier for me is that they all have names. And as somebody who studies Talmud and Torah every single day, what a rare thing it is to have a woman who has a name, let alone 5. Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, the daughters of Zelophehad. They roll up and plant themselves right in front of the tent of meeting the Mishkan, in front of Moses, in front of everybody, and they have some shit to say. I want to again stress how much of a baller move this was, considering like a hot second ago, a bunch of guys who challenged Moses were inhaled by a sarlacc pit. So these sisters had nerves of steel. They said, "Shalom friends, we're here to file a Title IX complaint about gender discrimination because our dad is no longer alive and he only had daughters. That's us. So by the current status quo, our father's land, his inheritance, does not go to us. We get nothing, and that is problematic." Moses decides to escalate this up the chain of command because he does not want to be accused of being a woke feminist, chas v'shalom lahavdil. So he calls his manager about it, his manager being in this case God. And God says, okay, they have a point. They have a point. Transfer their father's share to them, and also tell the rest of the Israelites that if they pass away without a male child, their daughters can inherit. Yeah. Now, at first, this does appear to be a hashtag feminism win, yay, in the Torah, of which there are so few. A group of women discovered a rather large flaw in the laws that were being established at the time, and they were like, slow your roll, we have some thoughts. And then God agreed to update terms and conditions based on that feedback. That's a massive fucking flex, and that's why these 5 sisters are iconic. But alas, because we're working with a patriarchy here, I can't say it's a total W. It's a W with a garnish of an L. Because we find out later in the Torah, the male leadership of their tribe complained to Moses, like the little bitches that they were. They were worried that these 5 sisters would get married outside of the tribe and take their land inheritance with them. So God basically establishes that these women can only marry inside of their own family, so they don't lose the land. Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah have to marry their cousins. I feel a lot of ways about this story as a Jewish woman. These 5 sisters, because of their actions, are iconic, they're heroic, they are the aspirational model for many Jewish women throughout history. There have been many times when I am out here just minding my own damn business on Beyonce's internet, and I see some man with like no profile picture, right? So pressed, trolling in the comment section of a Jewish woman or a Jewish women's organization who are speaking up about something pertaining to Jewish women's issues and justice. And they get so annoying. They're like, no, Jewish women shouldn't be seen and heard. Shush. I'm always like, bro, I can think of 5 women right now who are loud and proud and outspoken and God was okay with it. But the response these men usually give to that is that these were women who were special. They're specially righteous. They merited to be listened to. The rest of us don't merit that. They were the exceptions that prove the rule. We do have to honor these 5 women and the immense breakthrough they had in this Parsha on one hand, and also, honor the unnamed women throughout Jewish history who have fought to make things better and work towards justice for women in Judaism. But the struggle is an uphill one. It feels sometimes downright Sisyphean, which I do find more than a tad ironic considering the Jewish rejection of Greek mythology.